I'd now ask Professor Jane Katz of the Department of Health and Physical Education to come to the podium to present the next award.
The Herbert Erlanger Wellness Award was established in memory of my late husband, Dr. Herbert Erlanger. This award is given to a graduating senior who has been a member of the John Jay varsity team, has demonstrated wellness and lifestyle, sportsmanship and team spirit, outstanding individual sports achievement, and a commitment to public service. It gives me great pleasure to present this award to Molly DeMeo, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. At John Jay, Molly has been involved with the debate team, the Women's Center, and especially the women's swim team. Yay, there you go. Each year, she's made both the Dean's List and received Scholar Athlete recognition. Following graduation, Molly will continue her position as program manager at a Brooklyn-based nonprofit, Helping People. Let's give a great round of applause for Molly DeMeo. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll now ask Carol Kashaw, our Director of Athletics, to join me at the podium.
Good evening. The Scholar Athlete Award is given to a graduating senior with academic honors who has played on a varsity team for at least 2 years. It is my pleasure to present this year's award to Ratko Rakocevic, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in International Criminal Justice. After emigrating from Montenegro, Ratko chose to attend John Jay for its renowned criminal justice program. His athletic talent as a midfielder helped revitalize John Jay's men's soccer team in 2010. And despite a car accident which caused him to miss the 2011 season, he was ready for a stellar performance in 2012. Off the field, Ratko interned at the United Nations for the Permanent Mission of Montenegro. Ratko aspires to attend law school with the ultimate goal of working in international relations in the world's top agencies or courts. Congratulations, Ratko.
Thank you. I will now ask Professor Amy Green of the Department of Interdisciplinary Studies to come to the podium.
Thank you. The Interdisciplinary Studies Award was established by the faculty and alumni of the Department of Interdisciplinary Studies. This award is presented to one or more students who have demonstrated academic excellence and the ability to integrate the department's various disciplines into some common understanding of the human condition. The first recipient is Minerva Leonardo, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. At John Jay, Minerva maintained a high GPA and made the Dean's List for 3 consecutive years. She worked as a peer counselor and is currently an intern in the John Jay Vera Fellows program. Minerva is a hardworking, independent, single mother of 3 wonderful children and a Latin American female immigrant in New York City. She wishes to use the knowledge and skills she gained at John Jay to find solutions for social justice issues. She aspires to work with an organization where she can motivate change through education and awareness. Unfortunately, she could not be here today, and you don't get to meet her, but she's wonderful. Congratulations to Minerva. The second recipient of the Interdisciplinary Studies Award, also wonderful, but you do get to meet her, is Melanie Monzone, graduating, go ahead, go for it. Graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminology. Melanie completed a total of 23 ISP classes at John Jay, making the Dean's List every year. She currently works at Oric Harrington and Sutcliffe as a professional development intern. Melanie plans to take a year off from school to earn money to attend graduate school. Can we come up with a scholarship for Melanie, like now? Her involvement in the Interdisciplinary Studies program piqued her interest in learning and teaching, while John Jay instilled in her a passion to fight injustice. Congratulations, Melanie.
I would like to ask Professor Sarah McDougall from the Department of History to join me at the podium.
The Humanities and Justice Award is given to one or more graduating seniors whose prospectus and senior thesis represents the highest standards of research in the study of justice as a humanistic discipline. It is my pleasure to present this award to someone you already know, John Cusick, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor's of Arts in Humanities and Justice. To tell you a little more about him, John co-founded the Youth International Empowerment, served in several prestigious internships, and was selected as an Office of Undergraduate Research Summer Fellow while at John Jay. He also organized campus events, including Activism in the Age of Mass Incarceration, featuring Dr. Cornel West. John was recently selected as a 2013-2014 Urban Fellow. He plans to attend law school as a continuation of his interest in public service. Congratulations, John. The History Award is a newly established honor given to the graduating senior in global history with the best senior paper and the highest GPA in major classes. It is my total pleasure to present this year's award to our Sylvie Lamar, graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Global History. Sylvie was born in the Republic of Guinea and grew up in China. Although she barely spoke any English when she immigrated to the United States in 2005, Sylvie pursued her dream of becoming a historian in modern Chinese history. Sylvie's first semester at John Jay ended with academic probation, but this did not discourage her. Today, she has earned a cumulative GPA of 3.87, has been accepted into the John Jay Vera Fellows Program, and has had work published in John Jay's Finest. Sylvie has advised students at a number of academic probation workshops, and today she serves as writing tutor for the Department of Philosophy. Congratulations, Sylvie.
Professor Maki Haberfeld of the Department of Law, Political Science, and Police Science and Criminal Justice Administration. I welcome her to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Holmes. The Albert Elias Memorial Award was established in memory of Professor Albert Elias by his family and the Department of Law, Police Science, and Criminal Justice Administration. An expert in correctional studies, Professor Elias pioneered guided group interaction as an intervention to rehabilitate juvenile delinquents. The award is presented to the graduating correction officer with the highest cumulative GPA. It is my pleasure to present this award to Devon Lodholt, who graduated this spring with a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice. Devon is grateful to receive an award representing the boldest officers in New York. Joining the Marine Corps taught Devon that human beings are capable of great things. Despite the sacrifices required of all in-service students and veterans, he emphasizes the importance of seeing it through to achieve success. Devon plans to pursue a graduate degree at John Jay in Public Administration in the fall and has a burning desire to pursue a Juris Doctorate. Congratulations, Devon. The Donald and Leah Riddle Scholarship Award was established in memory of John Jay College's second president and his wife, Leah. This award is given to the graduating senior with the highest GPA in criminal justice or legal studies major. Dr. and Mrs. Riddle believe strongly in the importance of critical and analytical course content for law enforcement officers. After succeeding the college's first president, Dr. Riddle introduced courses in language and the humanities to the curriculum. It is my pleasure to present this award to Alexander Tiktin, who graduated last summer with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice Planning with a 4.0 GPA. He attributes his academic success to the tutelage of his parents and his professors. Inspired by the constitutional law class and with the aid of the Pre-Law Institute, Alexander chose to study business law, minoring economics. In the fall, he will be entering law school at either Brooklyn Law School or Cordova School of Law, with the goal of continuing what he started at John Jay, the application of the law in pursuit of justice. Congratulations, Alexander.
I would like to ask Professor Douglas Lane of the Department of Mathematics and Computer Science to join me here at the podium.
The Dorothy and Solomon Bohegan Operations Research Award was established by Professor Emeritus Haig Bohegan to honor the memory of his parents. The award recognizes the graduating senior who has best demonstrated excellence and originality in the field of operations research. It's my pleasure to present the Bohegan Operations Research Award to Nelson Colon, graduating with his second bachelor's degree, a Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems. Nelson served 12 years in the U.S. Air Force and has been involved in John Jay's Veteran Association. After graduation, Nelson will be employed full-time as a business systems analyst with J.P. Morgan Chase right here in New York City. He also plans to pursue graduate studies in business. Congratulations, Nelson. It is also my pleasure to present another award that the Mathematics Department gives out, the Ruth S. Lefkowitz Award, or the Ruth S. Lefkowitz Prize in Mathematics and Computer Science. This year, the prize goes to Martin Minaya Palacio, graduating with his Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems. Martin is the youngest of 9 brothers and proud to be the last graduate with a bachelor's degree in his family. He plans to attend graduate school at the University of Missouri St. Louis, where he and his partner will be moving next month. At John Jay, Martin was selected for the Dean's List for the 2011-2012 academic year. He owes his success to the mentorship of the faculty in Mathematics and Computer Science Department, particularly to Professor Bilal Khan. The quote that Martin lives by is, "Always take the world as you find it, but leave it a better place without excuses." Wise and good advice. Martin, unfortunately, will not be with us today to receive the award, so I will accept the award on his behalf, but let's give him a big congratulations.
Thank you. I would like to invite to the podium Professor Harold Sullivan of the Department of Political Science for the next award.
The Department of Political Science established the Petra Shattuck Prize for distinction in political science in memory of Professor Petra Shattuck, whose significant work centered on civil rights of Native Americans. The award is given to a graduating senior who has demonstrated academic excellence and distinction in political science major. This year's award goes to the class of 2013's valedictorian, Rizwan Ali Raja. And Rizwan can't be with us tonight, but congratulations, Rizwan.
Thank you. I'd now ask Professor Glenn Corbett from Protection Management.
Thank you. Thanks. The Philip Gissies Award was established by Associate Registrar Emerita Jenny Gissies in memory of her husband. It is given each year to a graduating senior who's either a member of the New York City Fire Department who has the highest GPA in the fire science major. It's my pleasure to present this year's Philip Gissies Award to John Briguglio, graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Fire and Emergency Services. John has completed multiple terrorism response courses through the Department of Homeland Security, worked as a volunteer firefighter, interned at the Nassau County Office of Emergency Management. One of his greatest accomplishments in recent years was becoming an Eagle Scout. He thanks his John Jay professors for their help, instruction, and encouragement. After graduation, he'd like to work toward his master's degree. On a personal note, I also like to recognize John as I'd be hard-pressed to find another young man as humble and as caring as he is. He practically lost his home, his family's home during Sandy, and yet he continued to volunteer his time in his local fire department and even continue to come to classes here at John Jay. So let's give a round of applause to John.
Welcome back to the podium, Professor Thomas Kucharski.
Thank you. The Bernard Locke Award was established in memory of Bernard Locke, Professor of Psychology and former Dean of Students. This award is presented to a graduating senior selected by a faculty committee of the Department of Psychology for outstanding achievement in the major. It is my pleasure to present this award to Caitlin Hamisfar, who graduated summa cum laude with a Bachelor's of Arts in Forensic Psychology. After high school, Caitlin joined New Jersey's STARS program, which allowed her to obtain her associate degree before transferring to John Jay to study forensic psychology. Caitlin currently works as a tutor in the Writing Center and a research assistant for Project SHARP. She will begin her master's in mental health counseling at Monmouth University this fall. Caitlin is grateful to her parents, friends, and professors for their unwavering support. Congratulations, Caitlin.
I would now like to invite to the podium Professor Lawrence Kobylinski, Chair of the Department of Science, to the podium.
Good afternoon, everybody. The Alexander Joseph Memorial Award was established in honor of Alexander Joseph, the first chairman of the Department of Sciences. This award is granted to a graduating senior who has the highest GPA in forensic science and who plans to attend graduate school. It is my great pleasure to present this year's award to Mircea Comenescu, graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science. Mircea emigrated from Romania with her family less than 5 years ago and chose John Jay to pursue a career in the application of science. After graduation, she will be continuing her education through the CUNY Criminal Justice Doctoral Program, focusing on forensic science. Mircea hopes that one day she will be able to pass on her experience and everything she has learned from John Jay to other students and those enthusiastic about science. Congratulations, Mircea. One more award. The Jerome Metzner Award in Forensic Science was established in the memory of Jerome Metzner, a professor of biology. This award is given to the graduating senior who has demonstrated academic excellence in the forensic science major, and to a graduate student with superior academic performance in the Master of Science in the Forensic Science program. It is my great pleasure to present the Jerome Metzner Undergraduate Award to Melody Yu, graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science. At John Jay, Melody was selected for the Dean's List every year. She was in the honors program during her first semester, after which she became a peer tutor in the Math and Science Resource Center and began research with Professor Nick Petracco. In her junior year, Melody began working as a college lab technician. After graduation, Melody plans to seek out a job at a laboratory. She's considering returning to John Jay for a master's degree in computer forensics. And very unfortunately, Melody could not be with us today, and I will accept this award on her behalf. Congratulations, Melody.
Thank you. I'd like to ask Professor David Brotherton of the Department of Sociology to come to the podium.
Hi. So this is the Alex Smith Award for Excellence in Criminology. It was established by the Sociology Department in honor of Professor Emeritus Alex Smith, one of the founders of the college. The award is given to a graduating senior with the highest GPA in the criminology major. It is my pleasure to present the Alex Smith Award for Excellence in Criminology to Melanie Monzon. graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminology. Melanie has been on a Dean's List at John Jay for the past 3 years. She currently works at Oric, Harrington and Sutcliffe as a professional development intern. With her experience in professional development and criminology, Melanie sees a future for herself in the professional development of police officers. Her experiences at John Jay have instilled in her a passion to fight injustice. Congratulations, Melanie.
I ask Professor Kucharski to join me again at the podium.
And thank you again. The Arthur and Elaine Needlehofer Memorial Fellowship is given to an undergraduate in memory of Professor Arthur Needlehofer, a distinguished sociology scholar and author of Behind the Shield, a classic text. Professor Needlehofer was a faculty member of the college from 1961 to 1981. It is my pleasure to present this year's award to Chastity Whitman, graduating magna cum laude with a bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Arts in Forensic Psychology. Chastity was born in St. Louis and moved to New York in 2008 to study applied psychology at NYU. In 2011, she transferred to John Jay to study forensic psychology. She became involved in the McNair Scholars Program, exploring her interest in personality, the self, and identity. In September, Chastity will begin John Jay's PhD program in clinical psychology. In her spare time, Chastity enjoys writing, photography, and performing spoken words. Unfortunately, Chastity could not be with us tonight, and I will accept the award on her behalf.
Once again, I ask Professor Haberfield to join me at the podium.
The Brother Wagner Award is in memory of Brother Robert Wagner, Christian brother, professor and advocate for the rehabilitation of adolescent offenders. It is given to the graduate senior with the highest grade point average in correctional studies major. It is my pleasure to present this year's award to Marcus Stinson, graduating with Bachelor of Science in Police Studies. Marcus was extremely involved in extracurricular activities both on campus and in his own neighborhood. He is the first in his family to graduate from college and has become the pride of the Stinsons. Marcus has just been accepted into the Rihanna Police Academy in Hempstead that will begin in late July. He hopes to continue in his uncle's footsteps by joining the police department, continuing to keep the streets safe here in his home state of New York. Unfortunately, Marcus could not be with us today, and I will accept this award on his behalf. Congratulations, Marcus.
I invite Professor Liliana Soto Fernandez to the podium to present the next award.
Good afternoon. The Lawrence J. Kaplan Humanities Award was established by Professor Emeritus of Economics Lawrence J. Kaplan and is awarded to a graduating senior who has shown excellence in the study of humanities. It is my pleasure to present this year's award to John Cusack, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Humanities and Justice. As you know, John has been the recipient of many awards this evening, which is a true testament to this young man's hard work, dedication, and passion. There is no doubt that he has much success ahead of him. Congratulations, John.
I'd like to ask Professor Janice Brockmeyer of Political Science to present the next award.
Thank you. Tonight, the American and Urban Politics Award will be given to a graduating political science student concentrating in American and urban politics and policy who demonstrates excellence in their academic work. It is my pleasure to present the American and Urban Politics Award to Keenan Lambert, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Keenan remained on the Dean's List each year at John Jay, earning a National Scholar Athlete Award for his academic excellence while playing baseball. Keenan has interned for Assemblyman Nick Perry, City Councilman Jumani Williams of Brooklyn, and was recently selected for the prestigious New York City Urban Fellows Program. Currently, he works as a research assistant at the New York City Commission on Human Rights. Keenan plans to attend graduate school at either Brooklyn or Hunter College with the goal of becoming an elected official. Congratulations, Keenan.
I'd like to ask Professor Sullivan to join me at the podium again to present the next 3 awards.
All good things have to come to an end, and this is about to be there. But the International Relations and Comparative Politics Award is given to a graduating political science student concentrating in international relations and comparative politics who demonstrates academic excellence, selected on the basis of the highest GPA within the concentration. It is my pleasure to present the International Relations and Comparative Politics Award to Yanira Sasita, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor in Arts in Political Science. At John Jay, Yanira served as the Secretary of the Political Science Honor Society Pi Sigma Alpha. She also participated in the Edward Rogowski Internship Program, through which she interned in the office of City Council Member Debbie Rose. And Yanira has been accepted into Brooklyn College Master's Programs in International Affairs, which she plans to begin in the fall of 2013. Congratulations, Yanira. The Justice in Politics Award is given to the graduating political science student with the highest GPA concentrating in justice and politics, who demonstrates actual academic excellence in political theory courses selected by the faculty of the Political Science Department. It is my pleasure to present the Justice in Politics Award to Ryan Decker, graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. At John Jay, Ryan became interested in political science, economics, especially Supreme Court interpretation of the Constitution. Last summer, he studied abroad in London, one of the most amazing experiences of his life. After graduation, Ryan plans to work for a year before attending law school. He thanks his professors, friends, and most importantly, his parents, Steve and Julie, and his sister, Kelsey. Congratulations, Ryan. Demonstrates academic excellence in law, courts, and politics courses, selected by the faculty of the Political Science Department. It is my pleasure to present the Law, Courts, and Politics Award to Joan Hill, who graduated magna cum laude last summer with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. While at John Jay, Joan participated in extracurricular activities such as IVCF and Artists United. Joan has decided to pursue her lifelong dream of defending the voiceless and being an agent of justice as a lawyer in international matters. She will begin law school in August. Joan is grateful to her professors, humbled by this honor. She hopes to represent John Jay well in the future, academic and professional endeavors. Congratulations, Joan.
I'd like to say again to all of our awardees, congratulations. If we can give them another round of applause. I now ask our president, Jeremy Travis, if he'll come back to the podium and close us out. Thank you.
What a spectacular group of students we have here tonight. I mean, you are all inspirational in your own way. We admire the work that you've done. We admire the way in which you've brought your passion to John Jay and your intelligence to John Jay and your ability to manage the complexity of lives. We heard so many stories tonight about 3 children, 4 children. I mean, just the idea that this is all that you're working with. Those of you who came to this country and learned English and found John Jay as the place where you would make your academic home. I mean, it's just so impressive. Those of you who are providing for the safety of the public, protecting us, doing the hard work of the uniformed services, our hats are off to you. Those who have served our country from abroad and come home and find this is the place where you want to make possible the dreams that you've been holding inside of you for so long. Our hat is off to you, and we salute all of you. But we shouldn't leave this ceremony without saluting 2 other types of folks here. The first is the faculty who are here. So would the students just stand, look at your professors here, say thank you to all of them for the work that they've done, and give them a big round of applause. And while you're standing, please, an acknowledgement to your family, even if they're not here, just a round of applause for your family members and friends who have supported you. And now you can be seated again. So we'll see each other soon at Javits. You all happy you're walking across the stage, right? We'll get to see you then. And everyone's ready for a ceremony that'll be eventful, and we'll have that special moment for you. But I want to say to all of you, just a congratulations. And if there are family members here, we might not get a chance to see each other at Javits, so please feel free to come up and say hello to me or any of the other faculty who are here. We are very proud of all of you, and you are fierce advocates for justice. And we know that that's what you'll carry forward from today as you go forward to do the work that you're committed to, and that you'll have a little piece of John Jay in you forever. So thanks for everything that you do, and thanks for coming today.
We'll continue the celebration next door in L61 for reception.